What's up, guys? It's me, Immy, and we're doing something a little bit different this time. I'm gonna try to break out my Romula, and I'm actually gonna try to teach you guys something about the game. Hopefully, something about this guy right here. So as you guys see, obviously it's Batman. I have him level 20. He's probably my most played character. He is. I don't know why I said probably when I know for 100% sure he is. And I'm gonna talk about the best perks to use on him. These are the three that I use, but I'm gonna go over a couple more after these three. These are the main three though that I always take. So first off, we have CoffeeZilla. So I don't know if you guys know this, but battering is like really freaking good. Battering right here, this ability right here, you probably should just do it all the time. If you just do the 2 forward punch combo right, you throw battering, run up 2 forward punches and uppercut. I think it nets around 30-40% around there. Like every time, it always connects. It's super easy to do it too. So you don't ever really want to be without battering. And also because of the battering nerfs that happened in this patch, it's a little bit harder to get it all the time if you're not running cooldown perks. So if you have something like CoffeeZilla on, and this next one I'm about to show you, you should be getting battering back about every single time that you go in for a hit. Unless, they break it or something, and then that would take a long time anyway. So the next perk is I'll Take That. This perk is really good specifically for Batman. So your team receives a 0.5 second refund on ability cooldowns after hitting debuffed enemies. He immediately applies weakness with battering. So if you hit battering, you run up, you get it, you punch them any amount of times really, and you're basically getting your battering back like instantaneously. So especially running it with CoffeeZilla, this one probably even on its own would just be good enough to get it back depending on how long your combo strings were. But especially with CoffeeZilla, you'll pretty much just never not have battering, which is pretty much how you want to be playing Batman most of the time. It's his best ability by far. It's his combo extender, pressure tool. So yeah, you really want to be using battering. So this next ability, your perk, is That's Flammable. That's Flammable is really, really powerful because, like I said, you use battering. You should be hitting people with battering, and then you run up, hit a combo, you ignite them for a second. I think you might be able to do it multiple times, but I'm not 100% sure. It just nets you way more damage. Honestly, you probably could replace this with something movement based, like just being faster. That's probably better at a higher level because, I feel like damage is less important there. But like for me, because I'm not that great, I really do like having a little extra damage. I feel like it makes it way easier to net kills with the instant uppercut. You know what I'm saying? You don't even have to charge it sometimes because they get so high. But that's the three, the main three. I want to go over some more perks too, so let's go there. So the perks in here that are obviously really solid as well are I dodge, you dodge, we dodge. I feel like I said that so weird. This perk is sick though. It lets you just get your abilities back on dodge. So what happens is, assuming that your battering actually broke, you could get it back way faster just by dodging around and, being hard to hit. Probably running something like this, honestly, instead of the flammable perk would be great, just so you really do have battering up at all times. I cannot stress how important it is to actually have battering up at all times. It really seriously is like the most important thing he can do. This is another damage one if you didn't want to do That's Flammable. This one honestly might be more powerful because you deal 5% more damage to debuff enemies. You realistically are debuffing enemies every single time, honestly, that you hit them, because you would just use battering in all of your combos to get more damage. It's really that simple. So this is really good. Another one I'm feeling like has mania and trigonometry. Obviously, just having more increased knockback in a game all about knockback is always going to be useful. This is useful on pretty much any character in the game. You could use Make It Rain Dog. I used to use this for a pretty long time because honestly really fast battering is nice, but the way I use battering now, which is pretty much usually just in my combos, it kind of feels like it's not really worth it because it kind of hits about the same time anyway at that close. So but that is another good option. And last but not least is Retaliation Ready, getting you 1 gray health for 3 seconds after knocking back enemies with a projectile. Again, like, let's assume you hit battering on somebody, but then they started attacking you, you could really just get that armor. It really could make a big difference. But that's kind of for sure, But that's kind of where I stand on all of the perks, guys. Not the longest video, but I kind of wanted to just dip my toes into doing stuff a little more educational, I really do like people like Romula and Sajam, and they do stuff like this, so I figured I would try it too. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Bye, guys.
Can you hear me?